Hey, honey, on my way. So this is going to be first thing you forget a new poetry reading. So with your help, we can prevent more lives. Let's begin this poetry. Mad Canada. This poem is called No Drugs, No Victims. Peroxide Propane of Quantum Pataphysical. Quantum Pataphysical Sophia. Just as you pull the stupefying quadratics of the ornithasia of Wittgenstein or Kripkenstein to sluice out the bowels of the cybernetic Philistines that wriggle out of their toad springs upon the column bed springs, spit into spermatic cyclopic Clydesdales over the bad woman's ghetto city. Just as you're twisted in a bungalow of ashtrays, or I become the jowls of the electro-psychic beard, which bloodlessly passes with Shangri-La lanterns between the wriggling boudoirs through the break of night, and all the beautiful hallways of the Transylvanian forest into the wilderness, strapping together the Latin American zapatillos dances into the historical graded mammon jaws of the Clipperton Island and Heard and McDonald Island, spermatically twisting itself into the shackled peregrinating falconer of the paranoid cowgirls, for which somehow the suction tubes of these toothpaste bathed moons somehow sphinctering the concavity of a Heraclidian Clydesdale, galloping into the moon wriggled paint jars, which somehow are jangling onto pataphysics with the Beetlejuice sauerkraut, with fornicated exoskeletons, and the homogenization of the Cartesian flying automobiles with spaghetti hips, and the snow women rapturous cuttlefish, which somehow brassier these universal possible world televisions, or the ore-born plastic baby dolls, which somehow swim their tubular phalluses into the metamorphic Horsacrucian angels, and the Moorish valleys between the Potomacs of Bella Coola to Dawson Creek College, which tattoos the Transylvanian of vampires, or the snowscapes batter and ram inside the floorboards, and the drugged malachite mammons as you kiss the tender buttocks of the starryscape printers in the library computer rooms of Astaterra. As this prehensile Darwinian goblet, which fuselages the banta rays for brunch, juggling all the precipitous tendrilled fibers of the smoky starryscapes of the Mount Robson and Panama to Uruguay, is born from the stillbirth of the Yuletide on Shanti. And this ripple, this Quran, this Bodhisattva, which founded Topsy, the theoeschatology of the suburban Jesuit, blue-skinned Socrates with a purple rolling beard, that hydraulically satellite stations all the unborn children of these brain children, somehow, which undress passionately the kaleidoscopic orison and oriborizations of these sledgehammers, which very invariably wigwam the corrugated birdhouses stacked like quadratic quaggas rearing osmotically, and for which we play endless variants of solitaire for all sempiternity, and these pyramidine siphonic moons which wriggle between the harpoons, which somehow milk all the corrugations and the zygotic zapatiodos, mentationistically tarantula, the vertebrae of the beautiful paradoxical ultimate female philosopher who truncates the windows excuse me, somehow with wriggling all the Zangasi's butterfly, as the Zangasi's butterfly passionately undresses the redwood trees, somehow externally realities, which galvanize her, the ignitions of these mounted mantles of these zephyrs, um, Zamindar, the moonlight, shackling the cataclysmic Amerindian tonics, and Tapagata barbas in hindsight, which timelessly curves the embankment ravish and passion kisses of all the serpentine planets, which somehow frontal bottomize the eternity's great squeezing the omniverse out of its grapefruit skin, somehow lashing the trapeze between the Mauritians and the Mauritians, as in the country, and the Martians, which boomerangs their vaginal centric bohemianism through the gardens of all the cigarette ashtrays, somehow reprieving this gascading of socket scrapers, somehow wriggling all the boudoirs of saline wriggled splendid stupefying wardrobes and wonderlands upon the zocalo of all the truncations, which concretization, these monastic labyrinths, smacking the androocracies, which stiletto the escalators, slicing together Schopenhauer's eyeballs in a margarita glass of sempiternal werewolf succotash and a loop-guru superliminal warp drive to Andromeda Galaxy by the year 3000. Thank you so much.